Out of all the cores, which is the most ridiculous? And then I'm assuming he means like
like deathcore,
deathcore,
all the subgenres of that.
goat penis core.
Yeah, Nintendo core.
Nintendo core.
Yeah.
Do you have one off the top of your head?
Whatever core Hate Beak belongs to.
Hate Beak.
Yeah, have you listened to them?
Quick Google search is gonna. No, I haven't heard of Hate Beak.
You're in for a real treat.
It's an American death metal band formed by Blake Harrison and Mark Sloan, featuring Waldo and a gray parrot.
Gray parrot, like a real animal
in their band.
Yeah.
Hate Beak.
Yeah.
With a gray parrot. Dude, it might be over because I think that's it. I mean, that might be the most ridiculous one. It'll be good. All right, we're rolling.
What's happening, man?
We're here. Again. I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time, but it has been about, 4 days?
I think so, yeah.
A lot has happened in 4 days.
Feels like a long time, yeah.
Did Tina Turner die within those 4 days, or was it before that?
She died, I think, the day after we filmed last time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Rest in power, right?
Yep.
Rest in power.
Simply the best.
Simply the best. Okay, well, hey, everybody. Welcome back. I'm glad that we got this thing off the, off its feet? Running now?
I guess so, yeah. We've sort of untied from the ship's mast, and we're off at sea.
We're flowing, dude.
I've never been in a boat, apparently, because I don't think that's what they do.
That sounds good. I think you used a couple of, the proper nomenclature.
I used buzzwords is what I did.
Ooh,
I know zero parts
to
of a
any
boat.
successful career.
Yeah, exactly. Just say things.
Just say things.
Like, kind of Seinfeld-y.
You do it in our business too. Oh yeah, that track was clipping. I'm pretty sure the sample rate was off.
Yeah.
And I literally have no idea what I just said.
Yeah. I just know clipping's bad,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, how do I avoid that? And then I just don't do it.
When I render the clip, it yells at me.
Yeah.
I did find out that you have to reduce the sample rate and bit rate if you want to save some space, because I was trying to upload our first episode to Spotify, and it was like, dude, this shit is way too big.
Yeah, and then like I said before we started, it sucks that we're gonna upload it 4 times shittier, I guess. But
then I figured out an MP3 can be a lot smaller with I guess light quality. I don't know. Maybe you guys can comment. I don't know. We don't really know what we're doing. Like we said, we don't have a production manager or somebody that's over there telling us what to do or feeding us information or figuring this out.
Yeah, so give us some feedback. I mean, we can do it right.
And we will hire an intern.
Yeah.
Just saying. But anyways, how you been? So it's been 4 days.
Yeah, pretty good.
Anything new? Anything changed?
Not a lot, just a pretty nice weekend. The weather's good this weekend, and it's Memorial Day weekend, so that's been cool.
Very true.
Yeah, excited to have a day off, and then my parents are visiting next week, rather, so.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is this will they meet?
Yeah.
Will they meet?
Yeah.
This is it?
This is it, yeah.
This is the test.
So that's cool. Yeah.
I don't think there'll be any problems.
Nah, I think it's going to be, it's going to go off. But yeah, that's kind of cool. A little stressed because I just want to make sure they enjoy their time here, and I'm doing that correctly.
They got a room in your place?
My parents are actually on a 2-month tour around the country with their camper.
Oh, dang.
So then they're going to stop here, sort of heading on their way back home. They're going to be here for a few days. So they like to live in that thing and have their own space.
They have like an Airstream kind of thing?
Yeah, a little bigger than that. So
Whoa.
so my dad's got a dually, and he just,
multifunctional.
Yeah.
All right.
Big slide outs and stuff. It's a real deal.
Dude, now we're talking.
Yeah. So that'd be cool. How about
that's
you?
Great, dude. I'm glad that's going on, and man. Oh, jeez. All right, we'll edit that out.
How about you?
So everything's been good for me. Nothing's changed. I live a pretty scheduled routine, man, because I got kids, work, all that stuff. So it's the same day to day, but trying to get out, but I'm going to do Murph tomorrow. You did it yesterday.
I did it yesterday, yeah.
And it was all that you'd hoped it would be, right?
Yeah. Terrible as always.
Terrible as always. But no, and then the next couple of weeks, just work. I think we're going to take a trip to Fort Collins, Colorado in maybe not this week, but maybe in 2 weeks we'll head up because we got a lot of friends out there. That's where my wife went to college. And yeah, we'll do that because I mean, Fort Collins is a good time for sure. That and Boulder, so
cool. That's fun.
Yeah, but so I was thinking, I was browsing the internet the other day because that's what I do, and I'm looking at this thing. It's called an automatic pick machine. It's an automatic picking machine.
All
So
right.
some dude apparently came up with a robot to pick your guitar string so you don't have to.
Hell yeah.
So
Very
just like we were
cool.
talking about when we were looking at like a few shredders and like a few like riffmeisters and stuff. One of the most impressive things to me is like how some of these cats like with their picking hand are like not even like working their hand at all. And then so I stumbled across this and I was like, well, this is what can help Matt and I. We can invest in this automatic picking machine. So the result of 16 years of prototypes, Olav Vern's creation assumes responsibility for the picking hand and opens up the possibility for some inspiring fretboard experimentation.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. I see what we're doing now.
Very cool.
Let's see. Struggling with finger picking or wrestling with the process of improving your general technique? If so, this is the latest feat of engineering might be for you. Wow. Okay. What do you think?
I think it looks awesome, actually.
Are you going to get one? Yes?
I mean,
No? Answer now.
Can I afford it? Is the real question.
You
I
can
would
afford it.
definitely want to try it because, I mean, it seems like he's probably just a very experienced tapper, and he's like, I mean, I need another hand. He's so good. Like, I need.
I mean, I'm going to need that.
Yeah, so I can't be doing all this pesky picking over here. So I think it looks cool. I'd definitely like to see it. Was there a video with it, or is it just?
Let's see. Oh, we got a video. Let's see. So it's picking right now. It's picking the melody in the background.
Is it picking behind the strings, like from the other side? I can't really tell.
I mean, it's really just picking like any other, like finger picking kind of thing.
Yeah.
But this guy's gonna go nuts with his other fret hand, probably.
It'd be cool if he didn't really know how to do anything. It's just this thing playing like that.
I'm just really smart and I make the inventions. It's for other people to play. Dude, that's like Les Paul. Oh no, Fender. Leo Fender.
Yeah,
didn't actually play guitar.
player. Yeah.
So fun fact for you kids out there. I think he's really just letting us soak it in.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, he was holding.
Yeah, he was holding chord shapes.
Okay, he was holding chord shapes with the other hand. Okay. Yeah, that was cool. Great.
Interesting. Okay. So
I
it
don't
makes it a little
care,
more expansive,
honestly.
I guess. Yeah.
I'm trying to be like, this is great.
Yeah. I think I'm more impressed just by how intelligent he probably
Yes.
is to make something like that.
Probably Swedish engineering.
And if
nothing,
you look.
nothing but the best. So he probably worked for Volvo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. I'm looking in the background. It looks kind of like Dr. Emmett Brown's lab.
Oh my god.
It's got a lot of wires everywhere. And
I mean, I wonder how heavy that makes your telly. Not only
Yeah.
does it, so like screw floating trems, dude. Screw
Yeah.
Evertunes. Look
Yeah.
at that. Whew.
you don't ever have to play again. I think it's pretty cool, honestly.
Yeah, you can probably do some cool stuff with it, but it's
Yeah.
like it's basically like an automatic harp. It's just, at that point,
Yeah.
I don't. Is it a whole different instrument then?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's one of those like one of those automatic pianos or
Oh
They
yeah,
just
like the
have-
ones you'll see in the mall and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
kind of like that. So maybe he
Um,
used a similar type of technology.
Yeah. Trying to see here. Okay. All right. So, what do you think about hit? Let's see. Go into a question. What do you think? You down?
Yeah, let's do it.
You ready for a question?
I'm in.
All right. This first question's coming from I_hate_Rob with 2 B's.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, Rob. Out of all the cores, which is the most ridiculous? And then I'm assuming he means like
like deathcore. and
Deathcore.
All the subgenres of that.
goat penis core,
Yeah. Nintendo core.
Nintendo core.
Yeah.
Do you have one off the top of your head?
whatever core Hate Beak belongs to.
Hate Beak.
Yeah, have you listened to them?
Quick Google search is gonna. No, I haven't heard of Hate Beak.
You're in for a real treat.
Hate Beak.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Birdseeds of Vengeance, Hellbent for Feathers.
Yeah.
Oh, Molt Thrower. So these guys are just they're
doing the right thing.
They're doing the right thing. They're taking great names, slaughtering them, and then let's see. This American death metal band formed by Blake Harrison and Mark Sloan, featuring Waldo and a gray parrot.
Gray parrot, like a real animal
in their band.
Yeah.
Hate Beak.
Yeah.
With a gray parrot. Dude, it might be over because I think that's it. I mean, that might be the most ridiculous one.
Yeah. That's the craziest one.
Have you seen them live at all?
Really? I don't think they have played a show. I don't know.
Let's see.
I'd love to be wrong because I think it's super cool.
All right, that just takes me to 11 of the weirdest
go,
subgenres. Okay. So metal subgenres, right? We all know can go on forever. And each subgenre hates the other, kind of. You know, you basically get like your top 3 or 4, and then you talk shit about the other 70.
Yeah,
right?
Obviously, yeah. You want to.
Yeah, pretty standard. Operations.
That's like the common dialogue when you're in line to get into a show is people shitting on music they don't like.
You're right, dude. Like, I saw them live, man, and they fucking tanked.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. And so you hate them now.
Yeah, so now they suck.
I wouldn't touch them.
Yeah.
Like,
because that one time you saw them.
What happened? Oh, the guy had girl pants on, dude. Yeah. I remember, I think I saw Unearth years ago, dude. Had to be like Sounds of the Underground or something like that. And I remember the guy, one of the guitarists, I can't remember his name, but he was wearing girl pants. And I remember they were just lighting his ass up, dude.
Okay.
Just lighting him up. The crowd was like, get out,
Yeah.
Expletives that YouTube will demonetize us for. But
yeah.
I remember, but that's just like, you can't please everybody, dude.
There's a constant flux, I feel, with wearing women's clothes, though. You can kind of, like, it's cool for a sec, and then...
Yeah, hit its pinnacle in like 2005, dude.
Yeah.
2005 was like, everybody had them on.
Yeah, and your hair is always in your face.
Ooh,
mine
yes,
too.
The pineapple haircuts, dude.
Yeah.
Those were good ones. A little fluff thing in the back, and a little, my parents neglected me fold over the eye. Yeah.
It was really
cool. Did you have
that? A variant of it.
You were getting there?
Yeah, my hair was probably like maybe close to my shoulders, never like super, super long.
Okay.
But but even like when I get out of the shower, it's down my face. And
dang.
Yeah, my girlfriend starts singing like secondhand serenade to me. It's covering my eyes. Yeah. That kind of stuff. Or Blink.
I had long hair in high school, and it was very long, but I looked like I came right out of Whitesnake.
Yeah.
Without the resume. So,
I mean, it's always like your parents too. They're like, "Oh, your haircut looks stupid." Do you ever look at their haircuts?
Woo!
I mean, like some of them are long, but it's like perfectly. It's like an alien space helmet.
Alien space helmet, and it's they have bangs and like you're right. If it go there, and then sometimes you'll see like you'll open up a '70s one, you'll be like, dude, just an afro that is perfectly round as the sun, and you're like, this is how you walked around daily.
Yeah.
So you're gonna tell me that my hair that I just happened to like grow long is like not okay?
Yeah, right. It's like they only had like hedge clippers to cut their hair. It's really interesting.
But anyways, back to this core question. Nintendo Core is one of them. Yeah.
Did they give any examples of that? I always thought like Within the Ruins was sort of like that back in the day.
Nerd Core, Nintendo Core. It doesn't give us any bands, but like. Yeah, I'd say Within the Ruins is kind of like that. Yeah. But then they also have, it's Horse the Band. Do you remember Horse the Band?
Yeah, of course.
Horse the Band, they had like a song called Cutman, I think. They had a lot of, I think a lot of their...
Or Cutsman, is that it right there?
Oh, yeah. Is it Cutsman? Yeah, Cutsman. I don't know if this is like supposed to be a playoff of like one of the Mega Man
maybe, yeah.
characters.
Sure.
I think there was a Cutman. Or something like that, but
I don't remember much about that band. I just remember hearing about them around that same time that those metalcore bands were really getting popular.
I saw them live once. That's it. That's all I have to say about that.
Sure, yeah.
So
they wore girl pants.
They wore girl pants. The guy wore girl pants, and he had a big keyboard up front, and I mean,
yeah,
he was jamming. He was doing his thing. Dream Thrash. That's another one, I guess. Dream Thrash.
Yeah.
Asteroid.
Astronoid. Yeah. They're actually good though, right?
Yeah, haven't heard of these guys. Astronoid.
Do you remember Kill Whitney Dead?
I do remember Kill Whitney Dead.
They always had little movie samples in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of where that was popular, I guess.
Dude, remember that was huge for a while. A lot of bands use samples, or like it took me forever to figure out Bodom's Needle 24/7.
Oh yeah,
American Psycho.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, where the hell is this? And then I think I saw American Psycho.
You're like,
and
damn, there
boom.
it is. One of the greatest too.
That yeah. What can I? And then apparently we'll stop with. Well, there's two of here. There's we're getting away from the cores. Who cares? We have Dinosaur Metal. Okay. Finnish heavy metal band. Heavy Saurus.
Okay.
Heavy Saurus. Makes sense. Appropriate. They're heavy.
I've known none of these bands so far, I think, except for Horse.
Heavy Saurus. They perform in dinosaur costumes and are wildly popular in Scandinavia. I feel like Scandinavia and Europe is probably the only place that you can get away with dinosaur metal mainstream.
And people really take it seriously too. Whereas here,
this guy does. It looks like this guy looks like if Barney and Guar had passionate love.
Yeah.
And produced a child. Am I wrong?
Yeah. He looks pretty cool. He's got dreads and
Like it literally looks like Barney, went to Skid Row, did a little cocaine, a little bit, had a rough time, down and out, and then they found it, they went back into his history, found out that he was a great singer, brought him back up, and look, now he's the lead singer of Heavy Saurus.
Yeah, Rise from the Ashes. And he's probably going to have a larger microphone too, because it looks normal size for that outfit. Whereas I feel like if he was holding a standard one, it would be like this little miniature thing. So I don't know.
And then there's pirate metal, but I feel like that's
this is
kind
like
of
normal.
a common one.
Yeah, it's like Mastodon and stuff, right?
How funny is it that now, how funny is it that we've gone so far that now we see pirate metal and we're like, oh yeah,
oh yeah, yeah, this is
so this is normal.
So I guess to answer their question, just go backwards, and then the most ridiculous one is probably the first.
Yeah,
so.
We kind of went like really crazy to, I jam Ailstorm,
Sure, yeah, it's like easy listening, but I would say Hate Beak for sure is something.
Yeah, we'll take Hate Beak as number one. So for I Hate Rob, we're gonna say it's Hate Beak.
It's not a genre, but it is. I mean, in its own right. I don't know many other bands that have a vocalist that is, some sort of feral animal. So.
And they feature, like an actual parrot. And you know what? That parrot's gonna last them for a whole career.
Sure, yeah.
Because those guys last 50, 60 years.
Yeah, they live a long time and they're pretty low maintenance. I feel so.
Exactly.
You don't
so
have to worry about them
you never
overdosing
know.
or anything like that, which is good.
There's always room for the Eddie Van Halen of parrots.
Sure. Yeah.
Am I wrong? Just hope he doesn't smoke and suddenly die. Too soon. Sorry. Okay. So good question, you guys. Keep those coming, by the way. Bring your questions. Just send us your questions about anything. It can be ridiculous, about guitar, metal, anything, whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah, I want it to be
send those
thought-provoking.
to Phase Splitter Pod on Instagram. You can send them to Nick Axe Guitar. That's my Instagram. Or
Matthew Monty. That's my Instagram.
That's right. So send it to. You can do that. You can send it to our email, phasesplitterpodcast@gmail.com. Yeah. So just go ahead and do that, and then also you will get featured on the video podcast, and you can maybe show your parents, and they can be proud of you finally. So, all right. So, question and everything. Let's see. Do you want to maybe look at some shredders?
Yeah,
some
absolutely.
riffmeisters? Should we go into that?
That sounds lovely.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's pull some people up here. You sent me a few. What do you look for when you're looking for something like that?
Right now I really like natty stuff. So nothing that's just like overproduced or anything, which I mean, most of the stuff really isn't. It's just, a riff that they're making a 10-second video out of or whatever. But
right. I
really like just knowing how good the person is by them recording it with their phone. Like this first guy you're probably going to show, but that's kind of what I look for right now.
No, I'm kind of with you on that. Like,
really
there's so much produced stuff out there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
And there's so much produced and perfected like things that you see, and not that it takes away from like their that being amazing or anything, but like hearing somebody and like actually hearing the guitar, the strings, like the fingers, all of that at the same time, and then seeing it, like it really drives it home, being like, dang, dude, that is legit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that is legit.
You can really hear the intonation. It's like,
yeah,
you know, you can even hear when they make, you know, very minuscule mistakes. What I'm really looking for is people that aren't even picking at all. They just have this contraption attached to their guitar and it's just playing it for them. So
I mean, yeah, that's on our radar right now, dude. You know, picking for you. I'm with you on that. I'm definitely looking for the same thing, especially, and then for people that like are sending us stuff, you can send us anything on Instagram. Like send us, you know, we feature funny stuff like the other day, the church meme.
Oh, yeah, the LDS
speak the holy language.
Yeah. If you send any of those are great.
Send any of that. But like, if you want to send us like guitarists that you don't think are getting enough, you know, traction, stuff like that, or just amazing stuff. It doesn't matter what genre, country, anything, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, country might be a little, you know, might go down the priority list a little bit.
Sure.
But send us some stuff and we'll check it out because we just want to highlight everybody and
give them some exposure.
Yeah, sure. Talk about them, and then we learn too, because like I am not cut from the same cloth as you. Like I prog stuff and new, like, you know, stuff like Periphery, Polyphia.
Yeah.
Like that's all new to me. I'm getting into it, and I like seeing that because it gives me ideas.
Yeah,
and it's something I've never seen before. You know, it's something I just don't do that.
Yeah, and I feel like I like what we're doing here because if I send you a video or anybody a video, they're like, haha, cool, or that guy's sick. Whereas like we're really like taking the time to like watch what he's doing, and you know, whether that's the response they're looking for, at least like we're giving them a little bit of exposure and showing like how much into it we really are and little things about it that we really like. And I think it really helps us find other videos that we're really into and other artists as well. Right.
And how hard have some of these people like some of these people put in some work, dude.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because big time.
Even these natty videos that you show me and like that we find of just like a quick little you know, amazing lick. Mm-hmm. Like there's years and years of playing like behind that, which is crazy. You see a like 15-second clip, that's years and years usually of like refining your craft. Yeah. Right?
And I love hearing like the origin of it too, like how it started. Even like some of Tim Henson's riffs, and he's from Polyphia for people who don't know, but some of them, like he said, started on some weird little like Akai or whatever M Audio keyboard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, I like the way that sounded."
Like that had the pads on it.
Yeah.
Oh man. I was wondering how anybody uses those, but people are like good at them. Man.
Yeah, and it's like that's crazy that riff that it is now, it was that thing.
Well, shoot, how many riffs have you come up with in your head and then you probably forgot?
Oh yeah, every day.
Right.
My guitar's not on hand. So I
remember Steve Harris at Iron Maiden when I watched the documentary. He said he like would just, I think he carried around like a tape recorder and he would just hum it, and so he'd have it.
Oh yeah. You know? I've done that before too.
Yeah, I guess we all have phones if we could maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, like, but then you get home, you're like, what was I even doing?
That's true. What key was this in? Mm-hmm. Like, what backing track was this going to? What solo actually fit in there? So, I don't know. But, all right, so let's pull up some riffmeisters. And, you know, I'm going to go with this one. And this one's cool because it's a bassist.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. He's playing a 6-string Dingwall.
6-string Dingwall. Give me a second here. So let's see. This is I didn't do these in the last episodes. I want to name these guys. Okay. So this is Toby Peterson, on Instagram. Okay. So 6-string bass, just ripping. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, no pick. The guitar just looks so beefy, too.
Dude, and you know what's cool about stuff like this? This will add, like, another element of, like, another guitar to a band. So, like, you got 2 guitars in a band, 1 guitar. Yeah. Like, this gives you another, like, more flexibility and more harmonizing with actually like having like it's really like having another guitarist.
Yeah.
But one that can fill both roles. You know?
Yeah, especially playing something like that. I mean, he's all the strings. He's got such low end. Guitar is really, really good sustain.
Dude, and credit to bassists out there. You guys don't get enough credit for sure, but this guy's not using a pick, and he's using like probably 14 different techniques on his picking hand.
Yeah.
Give him some love, okay? So yeah, that's at Toby Peterson. Do you play bass?
I mean, I can play it like I can play a guitar,
Right.
but not. I mean, compared to him, no.
People ask me, "You play bass?" And I'm like, "What? What do you want me to tell you?"
Yeah.
I have one.
Sure.
Like strum it.
Yeah, like I know enough to like if I was going to record it with guitar, like what notes to match with it, but it's not going to be.
Yeah, bass is a
Anywhere
whole
near.
different discipline.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be, right? Or it can't
For
be.
sure. Yeah,
You
I
know?
mean, I think when you listen to like classic rock bands, it's probably very much more rudimentary than anything that we have pulled up here. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, and no, I definitely am not a bassist by any means.
No. I got one. The only reason I got a bass is because I don't know if y'all have used bass plugins. So like when I, during COVID, making music, all this stuff, bass plugins, at least in my experience, was a pain in the ass. Because it's not like a drum plugin where you can like fit it all in. I think there's like some smart options out there where you can get a bass line that matches like your guitar.
Yeah.
I know Positive Grid does that with drums. Like if I play a riff on there with good timing, it will give me a backing track fully with drums. It doesn't get as technical as like, what I'd need for like playing something like, Rings of Saturn-ish, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it definitely does provide that. Now, when I'm using a bass like plugin, dude, I'm having to drag and drop and then mess with the MIDI and everything. And then I was like, dude, it pissed me off so much. I bought a bass.
Yeah, because I've seen some of the packs you can get where it literally is playing for you and you have to do it, map it all out, and I feel like drums are just infinitely easier to manipulate, I guess.
Yeah,
because you're hitting something so hard, whereas there's so much like little nuances with guitar that if you're not doing it right, it really does sound like a robot is doing it.
I wouldn't say
Pretty
drums are
off-putting.
more binary, but it's like
But
it's like if you get a drum line for like a verse, right?
Yeah.
Not a lot changes. You can add fills and stuff. You can take off a couple things, but largely you can get that set up in no time. Right?
Yeah, and the way some of these plugins are now, they sound so real. I mean, the velocity that they're hitting them at and what you can adjust it's very. I mean, for the novice like myself to just like
Yeah.
throw
I can't tell
one
the
up
difference.
here. Yeah, I mean, it's unless you are really just adding things that wouldn't exist, that are just way too fabricated. But
Bring on the hate after that conversation. These guys can't even tell the difference between a plug-in and real drums.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Have
Sorry,
you used
dude.
the STL bass tones?
No. Oh, you mean like the actual plug-in for my bass?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember which one I was using. Doesn't Ola England have like one? I think it was in the STL pack.
I've just seen like the
Oh no, that was Howard Benson. I think I used Howard Benson bass
Okay.
tones. Pretty sure.
yeah.
But I don't think I've used anything in the Will Putney pack.
Okay.
Yet. Okay, let's check out another riffer. And you know what? We're gonna go comedy with this one. So Matt sent me this the other day, and I was like, dude, I can feel my teeth falling out. So let's pull this up. That's a bad day. And this guy. Let's watch it again. Like, this was the only way this could.
Yeah. And they're just going so fast.
Dude. Bro, I hope that guy's okay.
Yeah, I mean, me too. I don't want anything bad to happen. But like, even if I was on rollerblades, I'd be kind of scared as to what would happen. But you're in a shopping cart; you have zero control.
I do appreciate when people say in the caption, "He's okay."
Yeah,
I need to know that because
oh, that one cat. That's why you wear helmets. Like, yeah, that's why you wear a helmet when you get a shopping
I
cart.
mean, I hope he has some big comeback story where he gets like plastic surgery on his face or something, and gets a social media following, becomes a millionaire, and writes a book.
Yeah.
If he could do all of that, he'll probably be good. So maybe this was a good career move.
I think so. Yeah. Like, there's a good thing that came out of it, which I think is cool.
Maybe, and with our help, maybe this guy will, be a story of inspiration for others and really, get out there, start his own nonprofit as to avoid taxes,
Yeah.
and then change the world of other morons
Yeah.
that ride shopping carts into curbs.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Okay? Let's help this guy out. In fact, we're starting a GoFundMe right now. The GoFundMe is help worthless idiots in shopping carts.
Yeah.
Period. It is a epidemic.
I really like this video a lot. There's a lot going on.
Just so you guys know, I've taken it off the video, off the YouTube video at this point, and we just continue to watch it and talk about it. So, if you're just listening in, this guy has like a death metal backing track, and it's just got a shopping cart that is going at max speed into a curb, and this dude jettisons and lands on his face. So. Classic good entertainment, good wholehearted entertainment. So,
yeah.
You ever done anything like that?
I mean, my friends when we were younger, somebody got some like handy cam and we would do stuff like that, but nothing like too crazy.
Was it the age of like when Jackass was big?
Yeah, and everybody's like, I can do that. Yeah.
Yep. I feel like every kid our age in that generation was like, let's get famous doing Jackass.
Yeah, we'll just film ourselves doing what they're doing. They've already done it, but why can't we? Kind of thing.
They figured it out, and then we can just do that because we're funny.
Yeah, we're 13, and adults
funny?
would love to watch us fall off the roof of our house. And
I remember we were trying to be like super crazy as kids, and my buddy Josh will remember this, but we were like, we were probably middle school, right? Middle school, 2000. When that came out, 2001. We were like, guys, let's do something crazy. You guys ready? Let's bomb a hill on tandem skateboards. Like, let's both be on the same skateboard. And we thought it was like, guys, this could be our break.
Wow.
This could be our break. And then we did it in like a sewage thing.
Yeah.
Like going down into like a sewage ditch.
Yeah.
And who knows what was in that, but we just started sliding everywhere and like could have been sliding and shit.
Yeah.
Don't know. But we thought it was going to be our breaking point.
And
we never
clearly
submitted
it
to
VHS,
was, right? And then now look at us now.
Yeah.
We have lights. So
probably what these dudes were thinking.
Yeah.
When they got in the cart.
Well, I mean, we just watched that video 10 times.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they got my attention.
They've got
for
traction.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, that's literally like the only thing you need from me is just short video and like someone's going to get hurt. And like, I already knew what was going to happen, but I'm still hyped that it did.
When you sent it to me, I was like, oh, what is going to happen, dude? Yeah. Okay. So those are our riffmeisters for today. Should we look at some shredders?
Yeah.
You sent me some really good ones. So let's check it out. All right, guys. Like we said, what we do here is we just feature up-and-coming guitarists, guitarists that we like, guitarists that do some cool new things, some that don't have a big following, and give them some traction and stuff because people out there are making great music, and we really want to highlight that. So here we go. Where are we? Shredders. Okay. So we're gonna do this Reb Beach looking guy. Okay. With the Ibanez.
This is a premium.
Premium?
Yeah.
Ibanez Premium?
Yeah, I always like these because I love the offset fret markers.
Oh.
And I don't know if they don't make this one anymore. I don't know if there's still a premium line, but.
Is this a premium or prestige? Is it a premium?
It's a premium, yeah.
Premiums tend to have better finishes, or like at least more.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I really like them.
All right, let's take a look. Oh, this guy's gonna. Oof. Oh, child.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have no hair in my face, and I still cannot even hit any of these notes.
Yeah, that guy does it with all.
What's up,
Oh,
UK
and he
friends?
talks.
Eddie here. I want to tell you that on the 12th of
Oh,
May,
he does
I
like
will be in
clinics and
London
stuff.
At the Epsom Guitar Store for my first UK clinic.
Oh, he's doing a
We'll be talking about
clinic.
shred,
So this guy
guitar,
is a
and
professional,
lot of
dude.
different
Yeah.
techniques.
This guy.
Yeah, he has
So,
more of a
book
following.
your spot, and
I
I hope
couldn't-
to see you there.
I don't know
Nope.
what his actual name
Well, let's
was.
give him some love. Go do
Yeah.
this guy's clinic. ED. Let's see. E.
Is it Ed?
Wow. I'm gonna go
If you go to his profile, maybe.
Edaro Dote. Eduardo Adai.
I'm gonna let you
Eduardo
butcher that,
Adai.
not me.
That's who this guy is. Yeah. So this guy rips. Go do his clinic. I'm gonna go sign up right now. I'm gonna fly to the UK and do this, and then steal his guitar and bring it back into a podcast.
You know what? It says. Okay, no. Okay, I'm reading it wrong. Yeah, I think it's an Ibanez. I was reading the hashtags. Yeah, Ibanez.
Oh yeah, it's got an Edge. I think it's got like an Edge 0 on there.
I don't know what those pickups are. I do like them though. They're colorful.
Like the colored pickups, right? The finish is fantastic.
Yeah.
Are you an HSH kind of guy though?
I mean, sometimes I really like what he's got going on.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'll be honest with you. I love like this typical RG HSH pickup configuration.
Yeah.
I mean, I have it on that back there, right? But I would prefer just an HH.
Yeah.
If I had to choose, or even an HS.
Yeah, like the Jake Bowen one.
Yep.
That you sent me. That I really like that one.
Yep. I really like HS. I haven't played many, so I don't really know what like the HS configuration really has to offer.
Yeah.
I just like the look of it.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of HS guitars, they're using like the rail design for the neck pickup.
Okay, yeah.
Which, is a little bit better than a single rail or like a single coil.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I do like them.
But then, dude, I also like just a H. I also just like a bridge pickup because that's literally all I use.
Okay.
I rarely use the neck. You probably use it a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, I do like for like some leads they sound a little more nasally. I actually like the HH configuration in that guitar better.
Yeah.
Than what he has. But I mean, it does look nice because it's, colorful, but
yeah.
I like the finish of that guitar and I always have.
All right. So, let's see. Eduardo Tadai. Go check him out on Instagram. Do his clinic. You'll be Yngwie Malmsteen at no time. This guy's like sweep picking all the way up in the 24th fret, which is kind of impossible. But
pretty flawlessly.
All right. Next guy, right?
Oh, yeah. I sent you this one which one are you doing?
Should we do the natty guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. All right. So this is user on Instagram B_A_X_T_Y. Baxty. This is like we were talking about. This guy, you can hear everything. It sounds like he's just filming right into his iPhone or his camera or anything. And that, there's no lying, right? There's no deceit there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very, very...
and he has probably one of the best guitars ever made.
Yeah, this Majesty. He's got
a Majesty, right? Even though, like, some of us like to be like, I'm not touching a Majesty. It's made well.
Yeah.
It's going to play good. There's a
American
reason why certain people play these guitars.
Yeah, easy access to the truss rod adjustment right there, too.
Ooh, speak to me,
because I think they're mahogany necks, which are very, very sensitive to different like pressures and stuff, so different altitudes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And just like moisture in the air and stuff.
Okay.
So I think that might be why they do that. I don't know if that's why they did it, if it's just a frill of the guitar, but there's so much that's going on in those guitars.
Dude, I know I love it because look at that Jackson. I took the plate off of the truss rod adjuster because like moving around, I have to adjust. For some reason, I have to adjust that neck kind of frequently. And like, I'm not even gonna take this off anymore. I just left it off. And so I can get to it. But if I could just have like what my Harley Bentons have with the neck truss rod, at the heel, that's so much better, right?
I just played that guitar for the first time today, and I really, really
What'd you
enjoy
think?
it. I really like it. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know what the price point of that guitar was, but I just really liked it. I think it handles really well.
I want to say when I got it, when I received it, I should say, it was around maybe over $200.
Really?
Maybe $299. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
I know now it's like low 300s.
I really like the action on it. Like
it's good, right?
Really, really
it's
nice
solid.
guitar.
It's and it's a Harley Benton budget model guitar.
Yeah.
And I mean, you have nothing to lose. Like, of course, you have a couple $100 to lose if you were to buy one, but it's not like you're shooting your shot at like a PRS that you won't like.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, financially, I think it's like a solid guitar to get because, like, say you bought any of these over here, and then you're like, okay, I don't want to sell it on Reverb. I want to put it on Marketplace. Some asshat's going to be like, I'll give you $50 for that. And you're like,
Dude.
okay.
Oh, I never thought of that. Yeah, if I sell, hey, I have a Genesis I want to sell for like $800 mint condition, they'll be like, I take it for $4.
Yeah.
Okay. They want. I don't know if they offer that.
Yeah. Well, like with that thing too, I mean, like you could probably put it on there and sell it for what you paid for. So
yeah, probably. All right,
because it's nice.
Let's check out this guy. And this is Baxty. All right, here we go. Oof. Alternate picking maniac, dude.
Yeah.
You can just tell that these guitars are made like flawlessly, man.
Yeah.
And now, are those inlays on this Majesty? Oh well, the Majesty is a John Petrucci
that's like
actual
his
signature, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they have like BFR variants of them, I think.
And you know what? They don't make any of these guitars with like floating trims or something. Like the tuning stability on these things must just be perfect.
Yeah, I mean it's
it's
like their own sort of tremolo system, right?
That's definitely like a proprietary thing. I mean, they have the same kind of thing. It's not the same shape, but the same kind of thing on like their JP, John Petrucci, obviously. But a couple of the other ones, I think even like, doesn't Jason Richardson have like a Ernie Ball signature?
Yeah, his is like Cutlass, I believe.
Yeah.
It looks more like a standard Strat sort of deal. But there's always like that really like signature fluttering effect that these things have. That I mean, other guitars you can do that with, obviously, if you have a floating trem, but I love the way it sounds on these. And I first heard that in the Discovery or Discoveries, whichever the album's called, by Born of Osiris. That's when they started like playing those guitars.
Yeah, dude. Bow Down was on that one, right?
Bow Down was on the first one, the New Rain.
Oh, that's right, New Rain.
And then the next one is when Jason Richardson he recorded that album with him. That's when they became like infinitely better. Oh, yeah. And I think he's not on the next one, and that's when I stopped listening to them because they're a great band.
Follow Jason Richardson.
Yeah, I just really loved that part about them because they had just like every song had these crazy solos. Like some of the best solos I've ever heard are on that album.
Dang. Well, dude, I was like on the assault bike one day listening to August Burns Red's new album, right?
Yeah, he's on that.
Dude, and I'm like, I've listened to a couple songs. Of course, I listened to like I think there's a title track. But listened to like a couple singles, and then Tightrope comes on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then the solo, and I'm like, I have to stop because someone had sent me the album. My buddy Josh sent me the album, and then was like, check this out. This is great. I'm like, great. So I listened to it, and then I'm hearing the standard August Burns Red solos, and then I hear Tightrope, and I like stop, dude, because I'm like, hold on, did these guys just get all of a sudden like
crazy
better or like different? And then I like immediately had to look it up, and I'm like, oh, special appearance, Jason Richardson. So
yeah, and I remember hearing it. I was like, okay, this is definitely him. They have some really good features on that album too.
Yeah,
just in general.
I think that whole album is pretty good.
Yeah, one of the better ones because I think I stopped listening to them after Constellations. I think it's called.
Yeah, it was Constellations after
Messengers.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah,
I think Constellation, or is it Constellations?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one I think is their best one.
I think it's Constellations. Did they have an album called Leveler?
Yeah, that one came after that one. That one was okay too.
I like the song Leveler. Is fantastic. I think it has Pangea on it too.
Pangea is on Constellations.
Is it on Constellations? Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
I swear I like music.
And they're from Pennsylvania too.
Are they?
Yeah.
Just like Poison. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
You're an 80s hair metal guy and a metalcore dude.
Yeah, many hats. Yeah.
Okay, so that's all our shredders and our riffers today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
But guys, we're trying to grow this thing. Please support. We are on pretty much every platform for audio. I mean, we're on Stitcher, Amazon, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. So go check those out. Download the episodes. Show us some love.
Pandora too, you said?
Oh yeah, I think it comes up on Pandora because Stitcher is there's a parent company to Stitcher, Pandora, and something else.
Oh, okay.
So I and then so I think it distributes that way, and then check us out. Check out our socials. Nick Axe Guitar, Matthew Monty.
Yep.
Those are Instagram, and then we have a Phase Splitter Pod Instagram, and then also guys, you got to check out this Patreon. because we're uploading ad-free content, one, and then you get fan shout-outs, special, you have special communications with us, and then also all of our gear is going to go on there pre-sale, so you can get it first. And then, like we said, if it sells out, it's gone. I mean, it's all yours.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
We'll make more.
Right in that room, we have a sweatshop right back there, and people are just pumping out T-shirts and coffee mugs. Okay,
Yeah, sorry if you can hear it.
Yeah, the demand is just so high that if you don't go to patreon.com/FaceSplitterPodcast, you're just not gonna get one, guys. You're just not gonna get it.
Yep. Sorry.
Okay. Can you hear the genuine apology in his voice? So
yeah.
Okay, guys, that's it. We will see you next time, right?
That sounds great.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Anything else? I think that's it. Okay. Later, dudes.
See ya.